Hello, geometry students. My name is Mr. Myers, and I'm going to talk to you about the supplies and things you need for this class. So we're going to be using the Illustrative Math textbook we will refer to as IM. This is the website. To get to the textbook, you don't need to log in. You just go to the website and you get into the book. The homework assignments are going to be listed in Canvas, so you need to check Canvas daily during the week, and we'll also be using Desmos Activities, which is the website is www.student.desmos.com, and also if you want to practice some geometry things, you can go to desmos.com/geometry. But this one here we're going to be using most. This guy here, okay? And in Canvas and during class, I'm going to give you a code to go to use this when we're doing class synchronously and asynchronously too. And then this is another website, and sometimes I'll be giving you homework in MathSpace. So during the course of the year, you're going to get a username and password, and we'll talk about how to get that later. And once you have your username and password, when you look on Canvas, it's either going to say your homework assignment or class assignment is on Desmos or on MathSpace. And if there's a different place we have the assignment, I'll let you know when that happens. Okay, whenever you have questions, please feel free to email me. This is my email address, and you can email me. Okay, what supplies do I need? Okay, so one of the things that we'll be using that might be helpful is if you get a protractor. That's one of these guys here. It's not, there'll be times when you'll need this, and there'll be times when you can do without it. The computer resources may work just fine, but this tells us this protractor tells us how to measure angles. So between here and here is a 90-degree angle, and we'll be talking about that during class. Okay, the other thing is a compass. It's one of these things here which has a sharp point and a pencil, and during class we'll talk about how to draw circles using this device. Okay? And then the other things that are important to have during class is a spiral notebook. Every day we'll be doing some sort of notes to summarize what we've been doing in class, and I'll want you to have your notes in a spiral notebook. A 3-ring binder is going to be also important, and if you have a 3-hole puncher, that would be great too. The 3-ring binder is where you're going to put handouts. I might ask you to print out handouts, and this will be very helpful. Okay. Usually when I write notes, I use either a black pen, a blue pen, or a red pen. You're free to use pencil. You're free to use whatever you want to write your notes. Colored markers are really, really helpful. You're going to see me writing all of my notes with different colored markers. Okay, and if you want your notes to look as colorful as mine, you're going to want some markers. I also use highlighters to highlight things that I'm talking about. It makes teaching and learning much easier if you highlight things. And sometimes I might be printing things for handouts. We're going to mostly do everything online, but maybe for your notes in your 3-ring binder, if you're able to print something, that could be very useful. And also, if you have a pen stylus, that's the thing. If you want to touch your screen on your computer, that would be helpful. But it's not required. Okay. And lastly, when we have class, on Canvas, I'm going to give you a Zoom address to go to. And on Zoom, I will be taking attendance. So it's very important that you get onto class, the Zoom lesson on time. Zoom will automatically take attendance for me. It logs exactly how many minutes you are in the class. Okay, and one last thing. You should be getting a hard copy of the Illustrative Math textbook, and it does a few units at a time, so this is for the first 2 units, and then you'll get a new book. I don't know if you get them all at the same time. I have to talk to the librarian, but you'll be using this, and everything in this book I'm going to give to you online, most likely on the student.desmos activities. So this is where we'll be doing our classwork, and in this program you will have these assignments in here. So this will be good to have as reference, but if you have access to your computer, that's what you're going to need, is this site. Like I said, if you got any questions, please feel free to email me. And I'm looking forward to working with you this year.